So in today's session, we're going to be walking you through the free rental walkthrough form on IdeaBox's Simple Landlord site. So I have the Simple Landlord website pulled up here, the landlord.ideaboxllc.com. Click on the rental forms and templates link that's right here. And that pulls up this page that shows you a list of all the different templates and forms that we have out here for free for everyday landlords. The one that we are going to be looking at today is this free rental walkthrough form. So this is a form that you would give your tenants, or if you yourself are a tenant looking at this form, you would download it using the link down here at the bottom. And you are going to use this form to go through and list down any problems that you find or any irregularities you find in the home or the apartment that you're renting. Or again, you as the landlord want your tenants to go through and take a look at the condition of the property and all agree to a baseline understanding of how the property is being maintained. So once I click on it, it downloads this PDF copy of the form that you can actually just go ahead and print up and use. So let me resize this here. So the idea is that you would, again, print this up and give it to your tenants and tell them, 10 days or whatever policy you have, they get some certain amount of time to actually fill this out, and they walk through the property and they just write down using this key any issues that they see or any comments that they have about the actual home. There's a key here that allows them to say something is missing, like, I don't know, maybe the front screen door is missing the screen on it or something like that. Probably a bad example if you're renting the home out with a missing front screen. I'm not sure you're actually going to get a tenant, but that's the example, I guess. Or if it's scratched or in good condition or damaged or broken or a repair is needed. Anything that isn't listed there, they could just put an X or something in one of these columns and write down the actual comment that they had. So you do that at the beginning of the lease, and you can see it breaks it out by different rooms in the home. So here's the exterior, which isn't actually a room; it's just the exterior of the home. Kitchen, dining room, hallway and stairwell if you have one, living room, bedrooms, and any furniture that goes along with the place. Something that you could add to this or might want to think about is any appliances that aren't already listed here. And you can leave those as comments at the bottom. But the idea is that they go through and they could put a date on here at the beginning of the lease when they actually walk through this stuff, and then at the end of the lease, the date that they actually walk through this stuff, and then code it according to this key, and then you as the landlord go through and do the assessment with them. So especially on the walkout. When they're doing the assessment in the beginning, you can give it to them. They have 10 days to fill it out or whatever time you want them to fill it out. And they go and they do it themselves. Then you can look, and if there's any sort of issue, you can either have those repaired and then have them sign off on the sheet so that you're all, again, under the same baseline of understanding of the condition of the property. And then at the end of the lease, you go through and walk through again with them. And if you find things that are different than they were at the beginning of the lease, if a wall is scratched or dirty or something like that, and it wasn't noted at the beginning, and you don't remember it being that way, you have at least a piece of paper that shows, hey, tenant, this is something that you'll need to clean up, or else we're going to deduct it from your security deposit, etc. So that is the tenant walkthrough form. It's listed here as condition of rental property assessment and review form. Common term, right, for it is the tenant walkthrough form. So that's it, and hopefully you enjoy using it. If you have comments or if you'd like to see something updated or changed or added to this, you have a good suggestion, feel free to leave it in comments. Thanks a bunch, and we'll catch you next time.